When we impart cinema literacy to varied audience, we need to share scientific and technical information involved in filmmaking so that the audience are well informed about filmmaking.
The objective of this video is not to make trainers experts in the subject, but to share information and create awareness about the gadgets used in filmmaking.
In this teaching module, we shall learn about some scientific and technical information about filmmaking.
I am sure that this module will certainly enlighten you all with technical terms and terminologies.
Resolution. Resolution is defined as the amount of information or details present in an image. An image with higher pixel count is clear, sharp, and shows more details than an image with a low pixel count. HD movies are usually classified as 1080 pixel or 720 pixel, referring to the solution of 1280 by 720 pixel or 1920 by 1080 pixel. A higher resolution simply means it supports more content and deliver crispier images.
Megapixel. A megapixel is a unit that describes the resolution of a camera or the images that the camera produces. It is equal to 1 million pixels and is represented by the most basic element that comprises an image, a simple dot. Having more megapixels also means having a larger file size. According to scientist and photographer Dr. Roger Clark, the resolution of the human eye is 576 megapixels. A 35 mm film has a resolution of approximately 5600, equivalent to an image of about 5600 into 3620 pixels.
Now, let us know more about some of the most used professional digital movie cameras. Arri Alexa, Blackmagic URSA, Canon Cinema EOS, Panavision Genesis, Red Epic, Red Scarlett, Red One. Hollywood uses the following digital cameras for movie making: Millennium DLX2, Arri Alexa 65, Red Monstro, and Canon EOS C700.
I am sure you are interested to know the best video editing software. The best video editing software are Adobe Premiere Pro, Cyberlink Power Director, Adobe Premiere Element, Pinnacle Studio, Final Cut Pro X, Idios, Adobe Premiere Rush, Corel Video Studio Ultimate, Filmora.
Do you want to know how tripod is useful? The primary purpose of tripod is to hold the camera completely steady. Tripods are used for both motion and still photography to prevent shakes and provide stability.
In the previous module, we learned about some important camera movements. Would you like to know about some important advanced camera movements? Here we go.
Pedestal. With this movement, the entire camera moves up or down on a pedestal as opposed to a camera's angle tilting. Throughout this movement, the camera is fixated on one location on an adjustable tripod. When you pedestal up, you are moving the camera upward. When you pedestal down, you are moving the camera downward. This movement is best used to shoot a tall character or subject. To use it effectively, move the entire camera up or down on a tripod with respect to the subject.
Dolly. With this camera movement, you're moving the camera toward or away from a subject, often by placing it on a track or motorized vehicle. When you dolly in, the camera moves towards the subject, whereas when you dolly out, the camera moves backward and away from the subject.
Truck. Like the dolly movement, trucking involves moving a camera along a fixed point, often a stabilized track, but to the left or right instead of forward or backward. Performing a truck lets the camera stay with the moving subject in the shot. Trucking is often used during action sequence when you want to keep the camera on a moving character.
Handheld shooting. A handheld shot lets you take the camera on the go as you follow the action of a scene. With this camera movement, the operator takes control of the camera and holds it while performing several basic camera movements. Handheld shooting can help you tell a story in an authentic manner.
Steadicam, floating cam or stabilized shot. A Steadicam is a wearable device that gives the shot stability while providing you with the flexibility of a handheld shot. The operator holds the camera mounted on the device while capturing a smooth, flowing shot around a central subject or character.
Crane or jib. A jib is the projecting arm of a crane, but both terms are used to describe this type of shot where the camera is lifted to a high shooting position by a moving crane or jib. The jib extends the camera over an area, letting it move in various directions to get the shot. It's best used for establishing shots since it helps set the scene.
Reg focus. Reg focus is a camera technique that changes the focus from one point to another during a single shot. You start with the focus on one item in foreground and then quickly shifts the focal point to another item in the background. In this teaching module, we are happy that you have learned a lot about some scientific and technical information about filmmaking.
In addition to some scientific and technical information about filmmaking, we are certain that you have learned about some advanced camera movements as well.
We will meet you again in upcoming modules with more interesting facts and figures on cine literacy. Until then, goodbye from your host Gargi
And your co-host, Cheryl.